Alright, so I know you guys really want to see the opening of the Dragon Majesty Super Premium Collection box. Oof, that's a mouthful. But I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page here. From here on out, all code cards will just be shown when I get them. Whether I open them from the booster pack or from the collection boxes, whatever the case may be, I'm just going to show them right then and there. I was trying something different with trying to put them at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you, that just gives me a little bit more work to do. I'd rather just make it a little bit easier, so I'm gonna continue just to show the code cards right there when I get them, and then that'll be that. So for those of you guys that are watching this video for the code cards, just giving you the heads up now, just make sure that you kind of watch along with the video and then get your code cards when I show them to you. But anyway, I'm gonna make another update video probably sometime soon, maybe over the weekend or something like that. I got a lot of stuff going on, been really busy. But anyway, I didn't want to drag this on any longer because the collection box opening was about half an hour long, because I really looked at every single thing and kind of gave my opinion on it. So hope you enjoy the opening. Check it out, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of this one. Spartans, we have got an amazing box opening today, an exciting one. We finally have the Dragon Majesty Super Premium Collection. Now, as far as I know, now I've been kind of back in the game with Pokemon since the XY Ancient Origins expansion. Ever since then, I've kind of become more of a collector, more of a TCG player, and I've only seen a Super Premium Collection maybe 3 times. I think there was, the first one that I remember was the Generations one, where you get the Mewtwo and the Mew EX. And then there was the Shining Legends one, which came out, I believe, last year, where you get the Ho-Oh. And then now we finally have this third one, the Dragon Majesty. And I thought that the Dragon Majesty box was the very first box that was giving out hyper rare cards, rainbow rare cards in its collection, but I looked back up. The Shining Legends actually gave out a rainbow rare Ho-Oh. So I'm glad that they kind of added that extra incentive in there with these premium collection boxes, because that makes the value a little bit more, since rainbow rares are fairly tough to get overall. They're extremely rare to get. So adding 2 just puts more value into the box. And there's a lot more stuff in here. As you can see, we can read like this quick little checklist of features. There is 2 rainbow rare foil promo cards, the Dragonite GX and the Kingdra GX, a complete history of Pokemon Dragons in the Dragons Then and Now booklet, a cool playmat for home games, store games, and major tournaments. So we can see the figure here, the GX cards. I think I see the playmat right there, and then we obviously get, I think it's 10 booster packs. Let's look around the entirety of the box. Now I am kind of worried about the condition of the cards, seeing that Pokemon Company doesn't exactly have the best reputation for promo cards in their collection boxes, as it kind of come out sometimes dent, a little warped, depending on what it is. So I'm kind of worried what's going to happen here, but you know, we'll see. We'll make our judgment when we get there. Here's the description: a massive set that makes a giga impact. Strong, swift, and utterly amazing draconic Pokemon have been part of the Pokemon TCG from the earliest days, and now they're stronger than ever. Expand your collection with 2 beautiful rare rainbow foil Pokemon GX promo cards. Read up on the history of the dragon type in the Pokemon TCG, and enjoy the pure joy and dragon type power of a finely sculpted Dragonite figure. Take your collection soaring to new heights with wings, claws, and fury. And if we look around more in the overall box, so this one has got a blue tone to it, which I adore. The last year's box was the Shining Legends that had the Pokeball scheme to it, so it was red on top. But this one, I like the Great Ball since the blue. I do love blue. I'm a huge fan of blue. Here's the entire set that we get. So the GX cards, Dragonite, Kingdra, the figure, 10 booster packs, 3 collector's boxes, 1 playmat, 1 Then and Now booklet, and a code card for the Pokemon TCG Online. So there is a lot of stuff. This one I actually only paid $80 for. I think it originally goes for at least $100 in some places, but I paid $80 because I went over to Cool Stuff. Like I told you guys, Cool Stuff Inc.com has like probably the best deals I've seen for collection boxes overall. They usually kind of discount it a little bit, well, actually quite a bit, more so than you would find in a retail store. So check them out, coolstuff.com, coolstuffinc.com, sorry. And no, I am not sponsored by them. I just really like shopping for collection boxes with them. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and now start opening this up. And if I can, I think I'm having difficulties like I did with the Evolution tins, the Celebration Evolution tins. This is a massive box, jeez. All right, almost there. So we got at least the wrapping part out of the way. I do have my little trash bag here too, so that way I can put the trash in there right away. I guess I'll take out, you know what, let me take out the top. I'll take out the top. So taking the top part first, so that way we can kind of take off the sleeve around this and just look at the overall scheme of it. I think these red pieces are supposed to stay on there. I saw a couple of boxes, yeah, they can kind of pop out. I saw a couple boxes where one was like missing or just kind of like floating in here. So if we took off the cover slip, let's look at the box again. Okay, overall, this is what you get. This looks really, really nice. It's very simple, but it just works. I like how they did the scales. I don't know if you guys can see that. So they did like a scale design, a scale pattern on this, obviously to kind of closely represent the dragon tone to it. Dragons have scales, so obviously they would go with that. Let's take this out now. Okay, so I think how I want to go about this, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and, I took this out, so let's go ahead and check these contents. So I think I can just slip this under here. All right, so let's take a look at the cards first, because that is probably going to be the most concerning thing. These are promo cards, SM156 and SM155. And if we look at the back, how do they come in? So I guess we just pop this off. Ah, okay. Not bad. Let me see if I can pop this one off for you guys so that we can kind of check out what happened there. So it's like a little lid to it. Oh no, this one's harder to take out. Uh-oh. Sorry for all that noise. I don't know why this one's harder. The other one kind of came off pretty close here. Let me take out the card here. So now I can kind of just like pop the card out. And let's take a closer look at the condition of this one. So this is the beautiful Kindra GX Rainbow Rare card. And right away, I am not seeing any sort of damage. Like, this is pretty intact. Nothing out of the ordinary, so I'm extremely impressed. It's not bent, it's not warped of any kind. Wow, okay. If they continue to do cards like this, like, I feel like they probably took extra care because this is a rainbow rare, so they probably understand that they'll get a lot more heat if they decide to go about it like they do any other collection boxes. But I still think they should treat any sort of promo card the same and just kind of do this. Oh, wow, I am such a dummy. Okay, so right here, this is the edge of it. I can just pop that out. I don't know why I didn't catch that the first time around, but that was so easy. And that's how I think every one of these cards, these promo cards, should come in for these collection boxes from here on out. So Pokemon Company, if you are at all listening to this, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the only one that agrees, this is how you should box your cards, where it's just like, it's that easy, where you just kind of pop it in, pop that out, lay it out. There it is. Okay. There you go. So yeah, that was super easy. All right, let's take a look at this Dragonite GX Rainbow Rare. Just like a slight, little push there. That's not really that noticeable though. I mean, I'm really just kind of scrutinizing that, so it's not a big issue. Everything else looks beautiful though. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, this is an extremely nice card. So I am really happy with the way these cards came out. So I'll put that over there and then I'll center it as soon as we get everything else here cleared up. So we're taking a very, very detailed look at everything in this box. So that way, you know, we get the full $80 value for it. Here is the figure that you get, which is a pretty sweet figure. It's out of your normal types of figures. I think they're trying to get more dynamic with them, because I know with the the Dawn Wings, the Necrozma has like this little smoke effect as well. I think the Ultra Necrozma has some sort of action pose going on, which is pretty nice. Not to say like their previous figures where they're just kind of like standing still isn't bad or isn't good or anything like that. It's just that I think I would prefer a little bit more of an action pose in this Dragonite that's just kind of soaring through, maybe using Jet Blast or whatever. This is a pretty awesome figure. Nothing to point out as far as the paint job goes. I think they did an amazing job. Usually you get like splotches of paints in some places. Maybe paint would mix, but there is nothing wrong with this figure. So they did a great job. Hopefully it's consistent with everyone's premium collection box, but this is a pretty nice figurine to add to the collection. And yeah, it just goes like that. So here are the booster packs. Let me gather all of these because they're all just in this little part of the box here. So we get 2 Charizards, is it 2 Dragonites, 2 Salamence, oops. Let's see here, 3 Charizards, of course, because Charizard is a very popular Pokemon. Oh, four Charizards. Okay, 4 Charizards, 3 Dragonites, 2 Salamence, and a Reshiram. I guess that's how they wanted to scaffold this. Charizard is a very popular Pokemon, so obviously that would probably help it sell more, I guess. I'm not sure. All right, and here are the dividers for this. Now, I'm not gonna just open this up because they're all the same. Are they? No, they are different. Okay, so I lied. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of open up the dividers here and check them out. So looking at just one side of this, we have the Dragonites, which you get 4 of, the Salamence, which you get 4 of as well, and then the Reshiram, which are fairly nice. So let's take a closer look at this so that we know exactly what you're getting. There's the Salamence, there's the Dragonite, it's a very beautiful drawing, and a Reshiram. Now if we look at the backs, it's just the Dragon Majesty logo with their respective color tones to them. So that's pretty cool. Gold, black, and white. I wonder if the black and white is a throwback to, you know, the black and white video games. Who knows? Okay, so I'm just trying to put this back in its little sleeve so that way we kind of still keep things organized. There's a lot of stuff to get through. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this off to the side. Now, as far as the code card is concerned, here you guys go. So the Dragon Majesty Super Premium Collection, let me know what you guys get. I can't remember what I got in the Generations one, and I never actually picked up the Ho-Oh Shining Legends Premium Collection boxes, so I don't know what you guys get with this, but let me know, so that way in case maybe I want to go out and get one myself. I'm sure you get like a few, like a deck box, a coin I would assume as well, you know, some fancy stuff. All right, so here is the playmat, which looks to be a pretty sick looking playmat. Let me go ahead and see if I can open this up. I might have to get another playmat tube for this. Oh, I can just take it out this way. My bad. And here we go. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Wow. Let me see here. Let me move this out of the way so that way I can give you guys a better full view picture of this because you're going to want to check this out. It is a lot nicer in person than it is on the screen. So I kind of figured this is the picture that we're going to get printed on this playmat, but it does it no justice if you just look at it online. Just seeing it in person is just a whole nother thing altogether. And this is a pretty sick playmat. I'm not even like a huge dragon fan, but I am going to have to use this in some way. I don't know if I want to replace my Greninja Break playmat. Oh, that would be so sad. Maybe I could frame it, or maybe I can frame my frame my Greninja break. I don't know. But I think for right now, for the purpose of this video, since we are dealing with Dragon Majesty, I'll just go ahead and overlay it on top of my Greninja break, and then we'll use that as our surface for right now. But that is a beautiful playmat, so that's definitely worth picking up the premium collection for almost alone. This is a pretty nice one, probably an easy $20 if someone tries to sell it individually. All right, next thing, we have the Dragons Then and Now booklet. Now, like I've said, I have not bought the Shining Legends one, and I know in there was a booklet as well. Comparing to the Generations version of the premium collection box, I am actually a little disappointed with this. I don't know how many of you guys bought the Generations Premium Collection box, but the Generations one was actually like a hardcover book. It was a very small hardcover book that went through the art of Pokemon cards. So I don't know how the Shining Legends went theirs, but if this is the same as this, that's a little disappointing. Seeing that they could have, it's a very expensive collection box, and if they had put the time to put a hardcover book in there, I think that definitely would have probably sold a lot more, as opposed to just this being like an Elite Trainer box kind of booklet thing. It's not that impressive. I do like that they have the biographies of some of these artists, as well as like a Q&A, which is pretty sweet, so we can kind of get an idea of what went into their thinking for these kind of cards, the art styles and things like that. They talk about all the different I guess dragon types that we had. So Dragon Frontiers, Delta Species, then they finally cut to Dragon Majesty, creators interview. So that's pretty cool. I do like the content in the book. The content in the book looks good. Definitely if you're like an artist, or you're really such like a hardcore collector that you want to know everything about the Pokemon TCG, especially when it comes to the art behind it, this is something you definitely want to try to get your hands on. Yeah. So what they have here, bonus feature. From the existing card art, we create a special version of the art, then we decide on the details. Finally, we add process to texture. It takes a fairly good amount of time to create this type of rare and special card. I have not seen this in person yet, but I am hoping maybe today is our lucky day and we finally get to pick one up. All right, so I'm gonna put the booklet right there. Let me go ahead and move these two cards. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Front and center. So one under Solgaleo, one under Lunala. All right, so that's pretty cool. We still have, again, quite a bit more stuff to get through. So the last thing are these card boxes. So let me take them all out first. So we have 3 of them. You get the gold, the black, and the white, each featuring a specific dragon. Dragonite there, and it's the same on the other side. So this will be, I'm only going to feature this once, but you can tell, obviously. Salamence and Reshiram. Overall, these are pretty nice, and I will say this is actually a one-up from the Generations. Now, I adore the Generations boxes because it was a Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise combo, but the boxes to them, the top parts were kind of like the, not a leathery texture, but like a papery, like material. It was more cardboard than anything else. This is a little bit more of like a plastic type of cover, which is pretty nice. I do like these. I'll give that bonus to that to the Dragon Majesty collection boxes. So these will probably endure a lot more than the other ones. And I'm a little surprised, just a little bit, that they didn't include a Charizard logo one, since I feel like since Charizard is a huge fan favorite, that would definitely sell a lot more of the Dragon Majesty stuff. But it wouldn't make sense because, like I said, Generations had the Charizard on there. So I think they did good with the picks that they had. These were like the main dragons from their era, I believe. Well, I don't know about the Reshiram, but Salamence was the stage 2 dragon for that game, and then Dragonite was the stage 2 dragon for its game for Red and Blue. So obviously they went good with the choices here. All right. So that that's all the contents. And that's a lot. It is a lot of stuff. Is it worth it so far? I would say yes. I think it's definitely worth it. Not something that you should probably buy multiple of unless you are definitely, okay with money and, if you have extra cash lying around, be like, yeah, I got 200 bucks. I'll buy 2 of these things. I would say definitely pick one up, especially if you don't have a playmat and you don't have any way to organize your cards. Because this playmat is beautiful. It'll be awesome to have, something to bring with you to tournaments. And as far as organization goes, I use my Generations boxes to organize my cards, where I have one box of my energy cards, one box of all my trainer cards, and then the other box of my Pokemon or, extra decks that I use to play with. So definitely worth those. So everything here is great. My only flaws or my downfalls, the cons that I see about this, it's just the booklet, really. The booklet, I wish it was kind of a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? That they took a little bit more time with it, made it a hardcover. I think a hardcover would have been a lot nicer than just kind of this flimsy paper one. But I do like the content inside. All right, so let's get to the really good stuff, and that is the booster packs that we get with this. Now, I've never opened up any extra Dragon Majesty stuff besides what you've just seen on my videos. So I'm always in for a treat when it comes to these smaller collection sets. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from 1 to 4. The 1 booster pack, the Reshiram, the Salamence, that's 2. Dragonite has 3, and then Charizard has 4. So let's go ahead and get started with these openings. I am very, very excited. Hopefully I pull something fantastic. Here is the code card for this first booster pack. 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe, is still the card trick, right? I hope so. Yep, okay, so that's the Fairy Energy. I'll put that off to the side. And here we go. Bagon, Swablu, Torchic, Vibrava, Dratini, Flygon, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to your dragon Pokemon. Okay. Dragon Talon. I don't have any of those, so I'm going to put that off to the side. Ooh, a Quagsire. I definitely have to collect those. It's got a really nice ability. And then finally, a Magikarp reverse foil. And our rare, all these are holo rares, so we know it's a holographic. But our holographic rare that we're starting off with is a Blaziken with the Firestarter ability. Not too bad at all. All right, so I'll put that one there in that little stack. I'm gonna put these cards off to the side. So far, not too bad. Let's go ahead and open up the Salamence packs now. There's not a particular card I'm really hoping to get, obviously, other besides the Ultra Necrozma Gold card. But yeah, I don't know what else I would want from this set. I mean, I'm still so far behind on the rest of my collections that I just need everything. So I'll just take whatever this set is willing to give me. Magikarp, Jangmo-O, Totodile, Swablu, Corsola, Lapras, another Quagsire, Charmeleon, Dragon Talon, and an Altaria with that Fight Song ability, increasing Dragon Pokemon attacks by 20. All right, so we have some pretty good holos so far. There have been no repeats of any rares. So I say we're off to a good start. Not too bad. All right, let's move on to our next Salamence pack. If you guys have opened up the premium collection, let me know what you guys have gotten so far. If anyone pulled the gold Ultra Necrozma, how was that? Like, I haven't pulled a single gold card yet. Not the Lunala, the Solgaleo. I haven't been able to pull one yet. So hopefully Dragon Majesty will turn my luck around and have me pull a gold card Necrozma, Ultra Necrozma. Totodile, Trapinch, Phoebus, another Dragon Talon, Turtonator, Shelgon, a Lance Prism Star. I don't know if I have this one yet, but if not, finally, I guess I get one in my collection. I think there's only 2 Prism cards in here, right? There's the Lance, there's the Victini. Oh man, I can't remember if there's anything else, but this is pretty sweet. I like his pose. He looks angry, but it makes sense because you knocked out one of his Pokemon, but he gets to search for any. And that's why he's like, oh, it's all right. You're going to knock out one of my Pokemon? Well, I'm going to bring 2 dragon Pokemon, and that way you have no way to counter me. So this is actually a really good prison card to have in your deck if you're playing just nothing but dragons. And our rare is a dragon itself, a White Kyurem GX ultra rare pull. Very awesome. Like that I got a prison card and an ultra rare card all in that same pack. I am ecstatic about that. Now, actually, is White Kyurem that playable? Now that I'm looking at it, Shred is not that bad. Raging Blade can do 160. Dragon Nova GX is 200. Oh, that's right. This is the one with the burn and paralysis for 200. But if you're like already doing 200 and you've got like choice bands or any sort of power-ups to it, there's kind of no point to the burn. I don't know. It seems kind of silly, but I know people will play it. All right, so let me go ahead and fix this again so that we have room there in the middle. Okay, so that was a very, very good pack. That was an awesome pack. Let's go ahead and move on to the Dragonite packs now. So far, so good. This has been a very good box. Here is your code card. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let us see what we got. Wishy Washy, which is making quite a comeback in the Pokemon TCG, meta here. Kangaskhan, Litten, Horsey, Fiery Flint, Milotic, Zygarde, a Victini Prism. Is that the second? Okay, no, that's the second one, but that's the only 2, right? There's only 2 in the set, the Victini and the Lance, and I got them both. Dragon Majesty Prism card collection is done. Whew, now I just gotta focus on all the rainbow rares and secret rares and ultra. Oh boy, okay, that might take a while, but still, Victini with the Infinity Attack, 20 damage for each basic energy card in your discard pile. That could be so busted towards the end of the game, depending on how much you had to discard. And fire Pokemon are notorious for discarding fire energy for their attacks. And our rare, holographic rare, is a Komodo. I was gonna say holographic rare, but again, we've already covered that you get holographics in all of these packs. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here is the code card. How do you guys even enter these things? You guys just like take the video and scan the QR code, or do you guys actually type in the letters? I feel like if the QR code might be faster, but I don't know how that works if you do, video-wise, like you scan a video of the QR code. Yeah, I don't know how all that works. Swablu, Vibrava, Wishy Washy, Salandit, Bagon, Dragonair, Fion. Now, is this... Okay, so I was going to mention something, and I forgot I haven't made a video about it yet, but Fion... Does Fion count as a mythical Pokemon? Because doesn't it evolve into Manaphy? I mean, I'm just saying that there's at least one other Pokemon that's a mythical Pokemon that evolves, but I guess I'll talk about that in another video. And a holographic foil energy card, grass energy. Wouldn't much prefer water, but hey, I'll take what I can get. This is pretty nice. And our rare is a Kyurem holographic. So I'll put that there, put this in the center because holographic or foil energy cards are always nice pulls. All right, here is our last Dragonite pack art. Code card. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And let's see. Yep, I should, everything should be okay. Darumaka, Horsey, Phoebus, Wishy Washy, Vibrava, Salazzle, Zygarde, Old Man Drampa, a Zekrom reverse rare. I think this is our first reverse rare, which is pretty cool. And a holographic Zekrom, going with that double hitter right there. That's pretty funny. I'm always surprised when I always end up getting like the reverse of the card and then the holographic of that card. I don't know how I feel about that, because it's just like, I already got it. Why do I need another one? Just saying. Give me some variety. All right, so next up, now we finally get into the Charizard packs. Here is your code card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should be energy, and then we put this in there and let's see what we get. Horsey, Tray Pinch again. Really, 2 Tray Pinches, not even like different arts. They're the same exact card. Phoebus, Wishy Washy, another Quagsire, a Seadra, a Wella Volcano Park, a reverse Phoebus, and our rare is a White Kyurem GX? Really? We've already got this card. Wait, this is the second time. Is he like the most common ultra rare pull or something? That just makes it easy for me to make a deck now. I can make my first dragon deck. That might be pretty sweet. But White Kyurem, come on, I want some variety. It's still an awesome pull. I'm actually happy that I pulled another ultra rare, but I want some variety. Come on, give me something different. I want to see more of what's going on in this entire expansion because I haven't opened many packs. I know people buy like a bunch of like the Latios and Latios pin collections, but I don't have that kind of money to be spending left and right, especially this month and next month. Pokemon have gone crazy with their Pokemon products. There's just so much that they're selling. Like this upcoming week, I think we have the Ultra Necrozma figure collection as well as the Legends of Unova, the Zekrom and the Reshiram GX card collection boxes. So too much. There's too much going on. Hakama-O, Wishy Washy, Sad Charmander, Druddigon, Charmeleon, Salazzle, Reverse Charmander, and a Feraligatr holographic. We are getting a bit of variety in our holographic cards, which is not too bad, but I want to see some more ultra rare goodness. I know I'm just getting greedy at this point. I mean, it's not like I spent 80 bucks on this card or something. All right, here's your code card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here we go. Let's see what we pull. Salandit, Wooper, Jangmo-O. Oops, sorry, I messed up my piles here. Horsey, Dratini, Seadra, Wella Volcano Park, Switchrath, a Reverse Turtonator, and another holographic Chiron. Well, so much for me saying that we're getting variety in our holographic pulls. Now it comes down to the last Dragon Majesty pack, the very last one. All right, at least one full art. Can you give us one full art? I just want one. Here's your code card. One full art, one full art. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. Here's to hoping I pull something really amazing here. Phoebus, Corsola, Jangmo-O, Totodile, Dratini, Dragonair. Let me just take a look. I think I mentioned this already before, but this is a beautiful Dragonair artwork for this card. I like that. I like that a lot. Fion, Crocona, Flygon Reverse, and our last pull of this Dragon Majesty Premium Collection box is... Oh! No way! You're kidding me! I didn't... No! Okay, alright. If you ask, you shall receive. I pulled a secret rare card. It is the Fiery Flint. I don't care what card it is, really. I just like the fact that I pulled a secret rare out of this. I am just speechless that I got something amazing out of this. Okay. Gotta breathe. I always get so excited when I pull a secret rare card just because they're just so hard to get sometimes. And this is my first one out of Dragon Majesty. All right. All right, we'll take a closer look at that in a second. Let me go ahead and organize my piles here so that way they're not completely in the way. But nice. That is quite a way to end our pack opening for this collection box. All right, so let's take a look first at the holographics that we pulled. So we got the Kyurem, the Feraligatr, the Zekrom, another Kyurem, a Kommo-o, an Altaria, and a Blaziken. So these were our holographics. We got, like I said, a very good diversity of holographics besides the double Kyurem. I like that. I like that we got quite a bit covered there. And then as far as our biggest pulls, and yes, I'm going to count those rainbow rares. So we got the foil Grass Energy, the Victini Prism, the Lance Prism, 2 White Kyurem GXs, 2 of them, and then the secret rare Flint card that we opened up for the very last pack. You can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand, search your deck for up to 4 fire energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. I am astounded by this card. And then of course we have the 2 rainbow rare cards that you get from this premium collection, the Dragonite GX and the Kingdra GX cards. All in all, is this worth the entirety of the $80? Yes. I truly believe this is worth the 80 bucks. You would be doing yourself such a huge favor by going in and getting this collection box for yourself. If you can afford it, it is a pretty expensive collection box. Let me just go ahead and zoom in on my winnings here just because I love it so much. So this is just a glimpse of what you could possibly pull, at least in the middle. The Fire Flint is a secret rare card. You do get the 2 rainbow rare cards, the Dragonite figure, the Then and Now booklet, the dividers, the card boxes, the sleeve, an awesome large box overall, the Great Ball design on that. And yes, it is worth the 80 bucks. Go get one. I think they're like limited stock in some retail stores, just because I know some stores don't like to carry such expensive items, especially since in previous years, you know, they always have so many left over if no one's coming in and buying them. It is an expensive product. But like I said, if you check out coolstuffinc.com, they do have it for quite a bit of deal. Now, if you, I believe it's like a free shipping over $100, so you can probably just throw in something else in there too, and just, you know, walk away with $100 worth of product, and you get some pretty good stuff. So that's going to be it for this opening, guys. Thank you for sticking around. I know this is a pretty long video, but I really wanted to take a good look at everything that you get in this box, so that way you get a very good idea of what you're spending your money on. And yeah, that's going to be it for this. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Which of the 2 rainbow rares would you actually prefer more? The Kingdra GX or the Dragonite GX? I'm glad that they included both, but if they only could put one, which one would it be? And I'm not going to lie to you, I'll be surprised if someone says Kingdra GX, because I know Dragonite's a huge fan favorite. I honestly would probably say Kingdra GX because I'm a huge water Pokemon nut, so, you know, I'm biased towards that. But hey, everyone's got their own liking. You tell me which one you would like, and let me know if you're going to go out and get this box, because, yeah, this is awesome. All right. Anyway, enough of the rambling on. Like I said, please like, subscribe, comment, all that other YouTube goodness. I'll see you all in the next video.